Confirmation in the last few minutes as I was running through the classifiers that is now officially a Arsenal player. The medicals passed earlier today. Personal terms were agreed. That news broke around about 3 hours ago. But in the last few minutes, news confirmed, is a gunner. He has made the move to...
Brazilian sensation Rodrygo successfully completed his medical examination at Arsenal's Emirates Stadium facilities yesterday, marking a significant milestone in what has become one of the most sensational transfers of the January window. The 24-year-old winger arrived in North London on a private jet early in the morning, accompanied by his representatives and close family members, before being whisked away to the club's state-of-the-art medical centre. Hundreds of excited Arsenal supporters had gathered outside the stadium hoping to catch a glimpse of their new marquee signing, creating an electric atmosphere that underscored the magnitude of this transfer for the Gunners' faithful. The comprehensive medical assessment, which lasted approximately 6 hours, included a full range of tests designed to evaluate Rodrigo's physical condition and fitness levels. Arsenal's medical team, led by Head of Medical Services Dr. Gary O'Driscoll, conducted extensive examinations including cardiovascular assessments, muscular strength evaluations, flexibility tests, and detailed scans of previous injury sites. Sources close to the club confirmed that Rodrygo passed every aspect of the medical with flying colours, showing exceptional physical condition despite the demanding nature of Real Madrid's recent fixture schedule. The thoroughness of Arsenal's medical procedures reflects the significant investment the club is making in the Brazilian international and their determination to protect their valuable asset. Upon landing at London's private aviation terminal, Rodrigo was greeted by Arsenal's director of football operations and several club officials who had been meticulously planning his arrival for days. The Brazilian appeared relaxed and enthusiastic as he posed for photographs before entering a convoy of vehicles that transported him to the Emirates Stadium. Eyewitnesses reported that Rodrigo was all smiles during the journey, occasionally waving to fans who had tracked his movements through social media updates. The level of organisation demonstrated by Arsenal throughout the day showcased the club's professionalism and their eagerness to ensure a smooth transition for their new star player. The medical facilities at Arsenal have been recently upgraded to meet the highest standards in world football, featuring cutting-edge diagnostic equipment and rehabilitation technology. Rodrigo underwent MRI scans, blood tests, cardiac screenings, and biomechanical assessments as part of the standard protocol for all incoming transfers. Additionally, the club's sports science team conducted baseline measurements that will be used to monitor the player's performance and physical development throughout his time at the club. Arsenal's meticulous approach to player health and fitness has become a hallmark of Mikel Arteta's tenure, with the manager insisting on comprehensive data collection to optimize training programs and reduce injury risks. Following the completion of his medical, Rodrigo was given a private tour of the Emirates Stadium, including the dressing rooms, players' lounge, and the iconic pitch where he will be displaying his talents for the foreseeable future. Club insiders revealed that the Brazilian was visibly impressed by the facilities and spent considerable time in the home dressing room, familiarizing himself with what will become his new working environment. The tour also included visits to Arsenal's training ground at London Coney, where Rodrigo met several staff members and was shown the various training pitches, gym facilities, and recovery areas. His reaction throughout the day suggested a player genuinely excited about the next chapter of his career. Arsenal's social media team documented parts of Rodrigo's medical day, releasing carefully curated content that sent the club's fanbase into a frenzy. Photographs of the Brazilian in Arsenal training gear, undergoing various medical tests, and signing preliminary documentation generated millions of interactions across multiple platforms within hours of being posted. The club's communication strategy has been perfectly executed, building anticipation for the official announcement while providing supporters with enough content to satisfy their hunger for updates. This approach reflects Arsenal's understanding of modern football's digital landscape and their commitment to engaging with their global fan base. The timing of Rodrigo's medical proved crucial, as Arsenal are eager to have him available for their upcoming fixtures in both domestic and European competitions. The club's medical staff worked efficiently to ensure all necessary examinations were completed in a single day, avoiding any potential delays that could impact his registration and eligibility. Premier League and UEFA paperwork has been simultaneously processed, with Arsenal's administrative team working around the clock to finalise the bureaucratic aspects of the transfer. The seamless coordination between medical, legal, and administrative departments demonstrated the club's experience in handling high-profile transfers. Security arrangements for Rodrygo's arrival and medical were extensive, with Arsenal employing additional personnel to manage the crowds that had gathered outside the stadium. Despite the heavy presence of supporters and media, the club successfully maintained a controlled environment that allowed the medical procedures to proceed without disruption. Rodrigo's security detail, which accompanied him from Spain, worked in conjunction with Arsenal's own security team to ensure the players' safety and privacy throughout the day. The Brazilian appeared appreciative of the support shown by Arsenal fans, taking time to acknowledge their presence before entering the stadium for his medical examination. As evening approached and the medical was completed, Rodrygo departed the Emirates Stadium with a broad smile, giving a thumbs-up gesture to the remaining supporters who had waited patiently for hours. Club officials confirmed that all aspects of the medical had been satisfactorily concluded and that only the final contractual signatures remained before the transfer could be officially announced. The positive outcome of the medical removed the last potential obstacle to what has been a remarkably smooth transfer process, particularly given the complexity of negotiating with Real Madrid and the significant financial investment involved. The successful completion of Rodrygo's medical sets the stage for what promises to be an exciting unveiling in the coming days. Arsenal are planning an elaborate presentation event where the Brazilian will be officially introduced to the media and supporters, don the famous red and white jersey for the first time publicly, and conduct his first press conference as a Gunner. The club's marketing department has been preparing for this moment, with promotional materials, merchandise, and digital content ready to be released once the announcement becomes official. For Arsenal supporters, Rodrygo's completed medical represents more than just administrative formality. It symbolises the club's ambition and their commitment to competing for the highest honours in both English and European football.